Here's what the hierarchy looks like. At the top is the child, a 9-year-old named Andrea. It is smarter than all of us and essentially malign. It dominates even its grandfather Hazelton, a billionaire bully from Boston, and not easily governed, but the child does it. Hayes loves his little granddaughter. We others fear it. Then comes Marcy, the child's mother and Hayes's widowed daughter-in-law. Marcy is in all possible senses blonde and untroubled by intellect, which for Hayes is why she loves me and keeps me in a style to which few of us can aspire. Hayes resents this, but Marcy controls the child, and to that extent controls Hayes. Then comes Zozo, Hayes's young French mistress with a charming accent. There isn't much of her that isn't charming. Of course, it's me she wants, but I ignore her unless no one else is looking. Could you put me my sunscreen, she says, offering me her bare back. In a rare family excursion, we are on the beach at Ostia, and Zozo is intruding on my before-dinner nap, her forearms crossed on her otherwise bare breasts, her string-bottom bun divider a mere patch on her tabby. I raise my head and look at her. Marcy will do it, I say. Marcy is forever talking with Hayes and patati and patata. Andrea will do it. I'll do it, Zozo, says the child. It takes charge while I go back to sleep. Hard to get any rest around these people. Sleep is my ambition, and it's a challenging one. Hayes and Marcy are talking, as usual, about my unnecessity, and I can only agree. Toby, says the child, is that your hat? It is referring to the straw fedora with which I cover my face to indicate that I am sleeping. I raise it warily. Yes? No, it's not. It's Mommy's. Well, legally speaking. Why don't you take a poop in it? You think I should? It doesn't do to contradict the child. Won't it ruin the hat? Yeah, but then you can put it on and be a total poop head. I cover my face and resume my nap. But Hayes, a graying man in a bathing suit that displays his authoritative belly, looks over at me and sneers. What are you doing? I am holding you in existence by thinking about you. It's hard work. Why don't you get a job? So, says Marcy, you don't have a job. Money is a job, I tell her. All that effort, so vulgar. I'm just going to lie here and mentate. Zozo, carefully neutral in these situations, drinks wine from the bottle as the child smooths on the cream. Marcy, Zozo, and I form the base of the intellectual pyramid, but with Zozo I have in common that we are concubines and discardable. I mean, what is he good for? Hayes, says Marcy. Well, I say, let's not have a scene. I hoist myself to my feet and lurch toward the water. Toby, says Marcy as I wade in, don't go too far out. Okay, I say. What a man needs is a mother, one he can have sex with. I swim out past a surprised sandbar, so far from shore that it looks like a coastline, and contemplate the series of errors that is life. But uh-oh, here comes Zozo and bobs with me in the sea. Is she still topless? I can't make out. But her playful smirk tells me she's got most of that bottle of wine in her. From shore were a pair of gossiping heads, but below the surface, her toes work their way into my bathing suit and tickle the underside of my Johnson. Do you mouth to mouth? If I could drown, you could resuscitate me. I never try to figure out what she's saying. She dives, yanks down my suit, and wrestles it off. On the beach, Hayes looks at us, his hands on his hips. Where is she? I don't know. But I do know. She has fixed her sucker and is attempting to swallow my guy. I try to maintain my above-the-surface composure. I mean, how long can she hold her breath? But it's changing shape. She must be breathing through the snorkel. Where is she? Toby, says Marcy. I would jerk it free, but her teeth have too much of a presence. It's like being filleted by a feminist. You never quite relax. Look out, screams Hayes, because a cruise ship as tall as an office building is bearing down on us, and I must duck and ease her head off, drag her by the ear, and frog kick like hell. The horn blares for the last judgment, and I am not so much swimming as flying in surf, washed in the churn beyond my calculation toward what? I don't know. Several moments later, I hit bottom and try to stand, winded, as Marcy and Hayes come sloshing toward me. Where is she? I look around. No one. I guess she drowned, Hayes. Too bad. I liked her. Drowned? Well, I don't see her. Marcy, can I have a towel or something? I lost my bathing suit. Toby, what did you do out there? Do? I didn't do anything. So, I don't even care. And she wades away. Hayes, beside me, stares out to sea and is of no help. On the beach, the child watches. Andrea, can you get me a towel? No. Too bad, stupid face. It smiles. I turn to Hayes and put my hands on his shoulders. First and only comradely gesture. Hayes, you couldn't get me a towel, could you? He looks at me, his eyes vacant. Behind us, the tsunami rolls back and Zozo surfaces. She splashes toward us, her breasts proudly bare, carrying my bathing suit, which with French disdain she plonks into my hand and proceeds to shore as Hayes, his vigil unrequited, watches. It's all right, Hayes, I tell him. I don't need it now.